You're listening to Systemic Error Podcast. The failure was designed.
GOP strategist gets face pounced for claiming Dems hate America, based on an article by Adam Lynch. Trump's birthday, America's loyalty test. The real power in the room. The source is a cable news argument, but the political fact underneath it is plain. The White House holds the actual institutional power here. Donald Trump is not a spectator to the 250th anniversary. He is the president using the federal government to stage a celebration around himself, with his face on the machinery of the state and his image on the symbolism. Jennings tried to turn that into a morality play about Democrats supposedly hating America. That is not analysis. It is political laundering, converting a president's personalization of public institutions into an accusation against his opponents. Patriotism as a purity test. Jennings' claim is simple and hollow. Republicans love America, Democrats do not. That framing is designed to erase the difference between civic loyalty and loyalty to a single leader. It also tries to make dissent from Trump's self-branding look like contempt for the country itself. And that is the real mechanism at work here. The celebration is not being rejected because it is American. It is being questioned because Trump keeps insisting that American institutions should look like Trump. That is not patriotism. It is possession. The source of the breakdown. Anderson Cooper's pushback landed on the central point. If a president is plastering his face on government display, the problem is not that critics are insufficiently reverent. The problem is that Trump is remaking public ceremony into a personality cult and then demanding gratitude for it. Xochitl Hinojosa sharpened the more important distinction. Previous administrations, whatever their ideology, at least operated on the premise that they served the American people. This one, she said, runs on a loyalty test. That is the core institutional corruption. The administration is not treating public office as stewardship. It is treating it as a test of fealty to Trump. What Jennings misdirects. Jennings blames Democrats, the weaker target, because that is easier than confronting the stronger one, a president who turns state celebrations into propaganda for himself. The accusation that Democrats are not interested in the nation is a distraction from the much more serious fact that Trump's government is interested in one man first. This is a familiar trick. When power becomes personalized, criticism of the person in power gets recoded as hostility to the nation. That move protects the leader and shames everyone else into silence. It is the language of authoritarian vanity, dressed up as civic concern. The larger pattern. The story is not really about whether Democrats love America enough. It is about whether American institutions still belong to the public or have become a stage for Republican strawman branding. Trump's 250th celebration, as described here, is another example of the same pattern. Public power redirected toward personal display, then defended as national pride. That is why the argument matters. The danger is not that one cable pundit said something foolish. The danger is that the president's allies keep trying to convert self-aggrandizement into patriotism and democratic resistance into betrayal. When a government demands loyalty to the man instead of service to the people, the country is no longer being celebrated. It is being used. You've been listening to Systemic Error. Thanks to Alternet for today's article, with the automated voice of Amy. Thanks for listening.